I keep on trying to say welcome back to my channel and I don't say that, so I don't know why I keep on going to say it. But hello, welcome back to my channel. Stop it. I'm going to be showing you around my room today. It hasn't really changed much since I last showed it on my channel, but people have been asking for an updated one and I thought, you know what, give the people what they want. So yeah, I'll just be showing you the updated decor. Yeah, not really a lot to say about it really. I'm going to be doing it in the same format as my last one, so I'm going to sit here, talk about it, and then show you clips over the top because it just saves me walking around my room and trying to find angles. It's not good. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. I do apologise for the amount I do talk. I can just talk for England, so if you get bored of me, I'm sorry, put me on ×2 speed or something. But yeah, even though my room hasn't changed a great deal since the last time, I'm probably still gonna find stuff to talk about, so I'm sorry in advance. Love you. So the first thing you come to in my room is my door, and what a lovely door it is. No, it's literally just a white door, but it's the entrance to my boudoir. I don't really know how I feel about my bedroom as a whole. Like, I like certain bits of it and most of it's really nice, but there's just the odd bit of crap here and there that just ruins it all. Like, I've got all of my shower products on a shelf up there, which sort of ruins that wall. And then I have to keep my lighting set up near my wardrobe because that's the only space it fits, so that just ruins that aspect of it. But I like the decor of my room, it's just the odd bit of crap here and there that just ruins it all. But we'll start off with the first wall of my room, which is quite a boring wall. It just has my full-length mirror and a couple of circle mirrors which are new. I got them both from H&M, and I also got a pink mirror as well at the same time, but I'll show you that all in good time. But yeah, this has sort of just become my mirror wall. So it did have my full-length mirror on it before, but now it's been joined by two other circular mirrors. And then to the right of it is my wardrobe, which is pretty ugly to look at, but I mean, it's just a wardrobe, it does the job. So yeah, that's the first wall of my room. It's pretty boring. I do keep my lights stood up over there, as I've said, but yeah, that makes it even more boring, so I don't know why I said that. Moving on to the next wall, which is the practical side of my room. So on the wall I have a hook for my favourite jewellery because I have a lot of necklaces, so I couldn't keep them all on the wall, but I just keep my favourite few on the hook. And then I did used to have a notice board on this wall, so I'll link my old room tour below so you can compare it. But I did used to have a notice board, but I found it quite dark and didn't really go with the decor of my room, so I thought I would change it up. So I've now got a few little music posters and a couple of picture frames which were there before, but I decided to ditch the wood ones because again they were quite dark. And then below this I've just got a little chest which has Happy Street in it. I don't know who else used to play with Happy Street when they were younger, but me and my brother used to love it, so we haven't thrown it away. It's just sitting in that chest in my room. But on top of the chest I just have a rather precarious pile of books that is definitely going to fall over one day, and a couple of records which I was going to frame to go on the back wall, but then I realised they were too big for the frames. So I framed the inner sleeve of the Foals one, but the actual album covers were too big for the frames. And then I've also got my scrapbook where I just keep all of my pictures from 2017 and 2018. I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to fit the rest of 2018 into it, but I'm going to try because I don't really want to carry it over to 2019. I want to start fresh. But if they don't all fit in there, then I'm gonna have to carry it over. We'll have to see. So then moving on to my clothing rail, which has my coats on it, and I decided to keep my coats on it all year round, even though we've just had summer and I really didn't need to have my coats out, but I have nowhere else for them, so I thought they might as well stay there. They're quite pretty to look at, why not? And then at the bottom of my clothing rail I've just got all of my shoes, which most of the time is quite a mess because I have more shoes than I have space for them, so they end up just sort of piling up, but I've tried to tidy them for this video because, you know, you're worth it. And then above this I have my crap shelf, which is basically my shelf for all my crap. So I've got my jewellery box which used to have my makeup in it, but I decided to do a big clear out of my makeup, so that's now just got my jewellery in it. And then above that I've got a Glossier box which has got my makeup in it now, but it only has a few palettes in it and a few little products. And then on top of that I just have my everyday makeup bag which has my products I reach for every day. I mean, clue is in the name right there. And then either side of my jewellery box I've just got some shower products. So one side I tend to keep my shower gels and my hair stuff, and then the other side is more moisturisers and body stuff. But the shower gels go the other side even though they are body stuff, but you know, it works in my head, it made sense. And then moving on to the corner of the room, I have my lava lamp, which a lot of people seem to love. I don't actually know where it was from because my parents bought it ages ago and it sat in my wardrobe for ages, like just covered up, and I thought, why aren't we having this out, like it's so cool. But it doesn't actually work that well because they don't produce the bulbs that get it to the right temperature anymore. So it tries to do stuff but then just ends up making weird shapes instead of actually flowing as a lava lamp. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know where it's from, sorry, but I like it. Yes. And then to the side of it I've just got my bulbs which used to hang down the back wall, and then the picture of me and Sonia which also used to go on the back wall, but I haven't found another place for it, so it's literally just been shoved in the corner. But that doesn't reflect my friendship with Sonia. I still like her very much, but at the moment there's no space for her on the wall, so she's just been shoved in the corner. Sorry Sonia, love ya. And then moving on to my favourite wall, which is the back wall, the wall that features in all of my videos. So starting off with the Grand Budapest Hotel poster. This is one of my favourite films, so I wanted to get the poster to display in my room, to display my affection for the film. But I just got this from a seller on Amazon that just sold loads of film posters. So I'm sure if you wanted to get a poster of your favourite film, then you would just type it into Amazon and Bob's your uncle. And then beneath it I've just got my other circular mirror from H&M. I think this was actually a mirror sort of tray because it doesn't have a hook on the back, but I just thought it was really cool and just sort of made my own hook in the back. I just like pierced the back a bit and shoved it on a nail and it works perfectly. But it's just this really pretty rose sort of pink tinted mirror, and my mum actually said, oh, you're not going to want to look in that too much because you're going to look healthier than you actually are. And I was like, thanks mum. Basically saying I look unhealthy, love ya. But yeah, that's my little rose gold pinky mirror, which I love. And then moving on to the sort of grid thing in the middle of the wall, I don't actually know how I feel about this anymore, but I don't know what I'd replace it with, so it's staying there. But yeah, it's just from Primark. It's just got a few little things pinned on it. I do try and change it up a little bit, but I haven't really changed it a lot, so I probably will print off some more pictures soon and give it a little update. But yeah, that's that. And then moving on to the two square frames, which were for the records but they didn't both fit. So the bottom one is the inner sleeve of the Foals record, and then the top one is just some pages from this wallpaper book I had. So I basically made a little collage and then I stuck the page of the naked woman on the swing on the top because I just thought, you know, it's artsy, it's cool. My dad was like, oh, won't you get a bit cold swinging like that? And I was like, you know what, she probably did, but it's worth it for the picture, you know, I would. Gross. Moving on to my dressing table and my shelf. I've sort of skipped out my bed, but it's basically just a big double bed, which I love. I sleep in, and that's basically it at the moment. Yeah, moving on to my dressing table and shelf. So the dressing table is actually quite old. I think it was my mum's and then it was mine, so no clue where it's from, but it just has the table and the matching mirror. And then in front of the mirror I've just got my perfumes. So I've got a couple of Chanel Chance, I don't know, I'm not cultured. Yeah, it's got a couple of Chanels and also an empty one because I'm too poor to get rid of like fancy bottles. I want people to think I'm fancy, but I'm not actually fancy. And then I've also got my Zara perfume, which smells divine. Then I've also got this picture of me, Alex and Mel. They're my little uni group. And we do also have Jason and Jack and George, and like there's loads of people I'm friends with at uni, but these are my two little favourites. No, they're not my favourites, but they're my two sort of closest friends at uni because we see each other the most basically. And then next to that, it's the gin jungle, my favourite part of the whole room. So here I've just got all my gin bottles. I think there's also a Pimm's sneaking in at the back. Yeah, I basically got all my plants and gins sort of just intertwined. love it. And then on the shelf above, I've basically just got some decorative bits. So I've got a little light from Primark, some succulents and cactuses and all that sort of jazz. I mean, I think my succulent is dying and I've already killed one cactus. I don't really know how I manage it. I just seem to bring death everywhere I go. But yeah. Not a lot of hope for those plants, I'm afraid. I mean, my favourite plant in the gin jungle is also dying, but I just don't know how to revive it. I've even googled it, I've watched videos, but nothing seems to help. I just kill everything. I'm an angel. And then moving on to the last side of my room, which is my window. So it's pretty boring. And then under the window, I've got a radiator. Again, pretty boring. But yeah, that's just a necessity really. You need a window, you need a radiator, there they are. So yeah, that's my room. There's nothing really on the windowsill because you shouldn't really keep stuff on the windowsill, especially glass and mirrors and stuff, because that could set fire to things. But yeah, that's my room. I hope it was as interesting as you were expecting. I don't really know what you were expecting, but yeah, this is my room. I do quite like it now. I do get bored of it quite quickly because I spend a lot of time in here. I sleep a lot, I film videos in here. I basically live in here. Pretty sad. But yeah, like people ask me why I put so much effort into the decor in my room, but when you do literally spend a load of time in it, you do just get a bit bored of the same old environment, so it's nice to change it up. And when you're filming, you like to have some sort of nice background, so again, that's why I have that stuff. But yeah, that was the video. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm sure you are sick of my voice. I am sort of sick of my voice too, and I've sort of got a little bit of a sore throat because I had a sore throat when I woke up. I think I'm getting ill. But yeah, I feel like when I make videos I do forget to drink quite a lot, or I finish my drink quite quickly, so I just end up with a sore throat. Pity me. But yeah, I'm still rambling. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you soon.